What up, friends? YouTube family. That hurts. YouTube family. Where my YouTube family? Oh, you guys hopped on quick today. Your news top topic. Hello, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. My day was wonderful. I'm looking for a charger for my lovely light. Thank you for the like. I think I've talked to you, your news topic. Give me some news. What's the news? What's good? Tell me what's good. Tell me what's good. Texas hemp rule changes banning most smokable products by March 31st may hurt small businesses, raise fees, and limit access for users relying on hemp products. I hate to say this, but it was coming. It's been in the makes because they did the same thing in Alabama last year. They had a bill that a lot of the smoke shops and stores that sell hemp and cannabis, I mean, they thought they at least had a year. They literally passed that bill overnight, and by July the 1st, it was no more. Cut it. Yeah, real crazy. So I can definitely see it. They changed some things here in Georgia also. They changed some things here as well. So it looks like it's going to be widespread. The only place I don't know. I don't want to speak on it. I don't want to speak on it, but good to know for those that do need their medicine. Hello, I see 8 people watching, 5 people watching, only 1 like. Come on. Let me get a like. I listen, I labeled this video stepping out of your comfort zone. The past 2 days, I have definitely stepped outside of my comfort zone. 7 people watching, only 1 like. Pretty please, pretty please. It takes nothing to give me a like. Nothing. Like and subscribe. Like, it helps the videos circulate. But anyhow, I digress. I stepped outside of my comfort zone. I went to not one, but 2 networking events back to back. And I'll just say that it was good. I'm glad I put myself out there. Just like I've been putting myself out here going live. 9 people watching, 1 like. Back down to 5. Come on. Let me get some likes, guys. Everyone shows so much love and hit the like button. So much appreciated. Yes, much appreciated. I do. I'm the most grateful human being a lot of people will ever meet. I'm just happy to be here. Thank you. But so the event that I went to, they gave us all these cards, and I was just like, I'm not gonna open my card because I feel like they wanted us to do it collectively, which they did. And when I opened my card, the event was called Women Who Emerge. So when I opened my card, it had affirmations and reflections. And when I tell you, each affirmation was different and each reflection was different for every single person that was sitting in the room. Yeah. So my affirmation, I'll just share with you guys because you guys, you're my peoples. Yasho, hi. Yasho Hampati. Did I pronounce that right? Han Pa Ham Patel. I tried. I tried. Hello. Hit me with a like. It takes nothing to show some love. So my affirmation is I am allowed to want more. And I want more likes. Boom. That's what it say. I am allowed to want more. And I'm not getting what I want. I'm not getting what I want. But my reflection is, what desire have I minimalized? What desire have I minimalized? Just Yash from India. Nice to meet you, Yash from India. Can you hit me with a like, boo? Greetings, Yash from India. Let me get a like. I don't like to repeat myself, so I won't, because it makes me feel like I'm begging. And I'm not a beggar, especially when I know that I deserve more. I deserve more likes. Why do I deserve more likes? Is because why not? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello. Sending some love back. Sending some love back. Big hearts. 5 people in the chat only got 2 likes. Ugh. Need I say more? But what do I desire that... I don't know. I'm still stumped on that one. Something I desire. What desire have I minimalized? Going on vacation. I vacate in my head. But I make sacrifices for the things that I want. In hindsight, I will go on vacation. But I think another desire that I minimalize is working out. I love working out, but I minimalize it. Like, Rello, what up? How you doing? When did come live? When did I come on live? About 8 minutes ago. I minimalized my workout schedule because I guess I don't know. You know what? I do know. It all goes back to timekeeping. Like up the channel. Yeah, listen. I love me some your news topic. Show some love. Let them know. Let them know what's up. But yeah, in hindsight, it all flows back to timing and planning out my day. This is the first year that I have went without a planner. And I think the main reason why I went without a planner is because I don't know why I did, to tell you the truth. Let me see. What can I... Yeah. I'm trying to do something here. Oh, there we go. I made my Your News topic. I made you a moderator, boo. Because you really be looking out for your girl. And I love that. Because something in my spirit told me somebody going to get on here silly. Because it's just been happening. It's in the air. But yeah. What else is up? You have to make time for the things that you want. And I'm definitely not making time for the gym. There are other things that I could do. This I know, but I haven't. Oh, I would like to say that I did go to yoga on Sunday. And boy, are these hamstrings burning because I have not worked out all year long. Read reviews first. What do you mean read reviews first? Reviews where? Before I go to a restaurant? No, not necessarily. I wouldn't say that I read reviews first. Because everybody has different tastes. I do like to look at the photos. So yeah, I guess you could say that I'm a read the reviews first type of person. You're absolutely welcome, darling. I guess you could say that I'm a read the reviews first type of gal. But for the most part, it's just because I want to see what the food look like, because I'm a very picky eater. Very, very picky eater. I'm a picky eater, but I have an exotic taste palette, if that makes sense. Like, don't sit no fish sticks and french fries in front of me. Like, I do like a good exotic meal. Yeah. Like and subscribe here by Desiree Desir. Always good vibes. Awesome. Thank you. Yes. Yash, what's on your mind? What part of India do you live in? And what's the temperature there? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it muggy? Is it dry? What's the temp? You guys are probably gonna kill me. Oof. The time just goes by so fast. I felt like I was on here for like 30 minutes already, but I only been on here less than 15. And as soon as my trade comes in, I have to hop off, but I'll come right back. I promise I will. It's so hot there. Oh, I'm so sorry. Drink plenty of water. What part do you live? I always get people from the Far East. I always get Far East Asians on all my platforms, not just the weather here is cold and hot. Exactly, the weather here is cold and hot here in Georgia. Like, it was chilly. It's like the sun is out and that's what makes it warm. But then when yeah, you're at Shreveport, so that water, the coolness coming off the water. So I mean, when the wind blows here, and it's been pretty windy lately, it's made it cold. But other than that, I mean, 65 doesn't feel like 65 degrees unless you're in the sun. Unless you're in the sun. Name a car. Wade, hello. How are you? Name a car for edit if you like it. If you don't, just tell me. I'm not doing Lamborghini. What? Name a car for edit. I don't understand the question. Can you rephrase the question, por favor? 1968 Fury 3 Plymouth Dodge? Let's see. 1956 Chevy Chevelle. What's the best piece of advice you've been given? Just be yourself. Roll with it. Actually, you know what? The best piece of advice that I was given is when someone speaks negatively about you Don't go back and forth and argue with them. Just be quiet. Don't get upset. Just be quiet. Don't say anything. Just stare at them. Just stare at them. Especially if they're talking to you crazy. Definitely don't go back and forth. Just look at their mouth. Because when you look at their mouth, it's like it automatically sends this receptor to them. It's like, it's something in my teeth. Like, did I? It makes people watch what they say because you're watching what they say by looking at their mouth. But yeah, always keep hope and faith. Hope, faith. Hope is like, I hope it happens. I don't know if it's going to happen, but keeping the faith, because they're two different things, hope and faith. But having the faith, knowing that it will happen, you would hope for it to happen sooner than later. However, you know in your faith that it's going to happen. So as long as you keep the faith that it's going to happen, it's not going to happen in your time, and just know that it's going to happen, then yes. Hello, Lori. How are you? Greetings. Welcome. Can we get some thumbs up? We got 6 people watching and only 2 likes. Come on. So yeah, that's how I would like to think. That's how I think of hope versus faith. You hope it to come sooner than later, but you have faith that it's coming. You have faith that it's coming. Thank you for the likes. Ew, look at my heart jumping out my chest. Sending all y'all love and light. If you have turkey, make a heart with your hands. If you love turkey, oh! Listen, turkey is definitely, Rayan, hello, how are you? Turkey is definitely like some place that I definitely want to visit. I'm a traveling gal, and Turkey has always been on my bucket list to hit up Turkey. No, for no procedure. I just want to go. I want to go. The tea, listen, I'm a tea drinker. Pinkies up. Thank you very much, Wade. I really appreciate that. Why did you delete it? Don't delete it. Thank you. You so cute. Thank you so much. Aww. How about the UK? Shout out to the UK. Listen, the UK has never really been top on my list, only because I've just heard things about the weather, but I like the shopping and the people, if that makes sense. I used to have a few clients that were from across the pond. Oh, that's why. No worries. I understood the assignment. The UK. Who's from the UK? You from the UK, Lori? Ooh, we got 7 likes. Ow. You from the UK? I definitely want to. Listen, I'm always down to try anything new as far as traveling goes. I will pack it up as long as them planes and the TSA, because here in the US of A, it's been crazy. I hope your teacher is a doll. I pray your teacher is very well spoken. I heard you get real nasty, Desiree, not like freaky, but they be saying you don't be washing your hands. Who say I don't wash my hands? I wash my hands with people all the time. And just like I'll wash my hands with you. But big shout out to the UK. Ew. How old am I? A lady never tells her age. Feels illegal, but isn't. Drinking alcohol and getting drunk definitely feels legal because listen, you playing with all they literally call the liquor store the spirit store. I mean, the spirits, hello. Crazy. Hello, T. Greetings. Ah, T, you getting on here talking silly. Talking about what you heard. Don't believe everything that you hear, and you haven't heard anything about me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now you're on timeout. I would say guess my age, but people get silly on here with the guess my age, so we won't. We'll just say I'm a woman of a particular age. I have experience in life. Thank you so much, Austin. Welcome to the chat. Where you tuning in from? Where you tuning in from? Hey, you guys are gonna kill me, but I'll be right back. Un momento. You guys miss me? Are you on some you guys miss me? Are you on someone's page? Something tells me you are a minor. China. Hello, SMS. How are you? I would absolutely love to go to China. That is definitely on my bucket list. It started out as Tokyo, and somehow the algorithm moseyed me over to China. What's on your bucket list this year? If I can't travel, then I will say that on my bucket list this year is to definitely get all of my taxes squared away. Yes, don't forget, if you come to live, please hit me with a like and a subscribe if you loving the vibes. Okay? Please and thank you. Somebody said something real nasty to me, and I just blocked them for 24 hours. They in timeout for 24 hours, because don't you ever get on this platform and get silly with me. Ever in your life. Oh, what is that? Yeah, so I'll say definitely, I'll say I my bucket list this year is definitely those taxes. I don't want to play. Even though I feel like they playing me like a fiddle. Does anybody play any instruments? I used to play the cornet, not the clarinet, but the cornet. It's like a smaller trumpet, and I used to play it, and my cheeks, man, my cheeks would hurt so bad, but yeah, my cheeks, they blow out because that's so silly. But yeah, yes. Give me more questions. What's up? What's on y'all's mind? What's something, listen, what's something that you are afraid to step out of the box on? What's advice that's been plaguing you? Hit me with the advice. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. I'm giving you guys 4 minutes. And then I'm peace. Well, sending you love from South Africa. South Africa? Wow, I've never been to South Africa. I just saw a story on a teacher that took his students to South Africa a number of years ago. It was like their 8th grade trip or something here in Georgia. And he made them read this big, huge book on Nelson Mandela. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for showing love. He made them read this book on Nelson Mandela, and they were like, oh, are we going to get to meet Nelson Mandela? And he was like, no, you just need to know before you go to South Africa. You need to know who he is, what he did. So they took the trip to South Africa, and they went to a museum, and I guess they were looking around. I'm not exactly sure where this was, but they take the trip still to this day, like every year, to South Africa. But this particular trip, so here's another, definitely another to come to South Africa. That's why I said, I can't say that I just have one particular place, but yeah. But while those kids were there, Nelson Mandela pulled up. Like, Nelson Mandela pulled up. Like, shout out to Nelson Mandela. And he asked one of the kids, why are you so skinny? Like, are you getting enough to eat? And it just was so awesome because while he's telling the story, he's also like doing a flashback of like them recording the visit. But I thought that was awesome. So yeah, I'll definitely say South Africa is on the list. However, I've heard that it's not very safe there. So I have to do my research, because even though I would love to travel, I do not want to put myself in harm's way. Especially if law enforcement is corrupt. And I know law enforcement is corrupt here, but there's levels. There's levels of what I hear. And I'm a lady first. I'm a lady. I do not want to fight or get in a scuffle. I don't want to get in a scuffle with anybody. Different laws overseas. You got that right. Jack Firefly, how are you? Hello. Hello from the other side. You guys are going to make me stay on here longer than expected. I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm doing well, sir. I agree. I'm sure there are areas in the States where you have to be extra careful So same applies to South Africa. You would receive a warm welcome. Oh, I can't say the same about here in America, though. I cannot say that you would receive a warm welcome as soon as you got here. Because it's just, listen, I know the reason why they call the West the Wild Wild West. I'll just say that because it's wild over here. It is. I think the furthest place that I've been overseas in my lifetime was to go to Spain and Portugal. And even though those two countries are like neighbors, it's just two different vibes. Two different vibes. I was watching a story about how a couple was traveling overseas for vacation. It was time for them to come back home. They found a bullet in his luggage. Only one bullet. They kept the man for 10 years. Yikes! Actually, that happened in Aruba. I think that happened with like a female or something in Aruba. I think that was Aruba. And he was having all these like mysterious stories of finding bullets in their suitcases. Very, very strange. Very strange. However, I'm not saying this, but people should definitely look into travel etiquette, which I do believe that a lot of people lack travel etiquette. You can't just, if you have a superiority type of complex, you're going to have to drop that complex when you are traveling to all of these different places. You always get harassed in airports. Why do you get harassed? Do you get harassed for being tall and fine? Something tell me you tall and fine. So you get harassed by the ladies, because I know it ain't TSA. Something tells me you getting harassed by the ladies. It might be a good harassment. I'm right. And listen, I'm just guessing off the top of my dome. I'm like, always get harassed in the airports for what? Jalea, hello. How are you? Yes, you just have to have proper etiquette as you would anywhere, you know. You just, and the best way to have proper etiquette is just to practice it every day. Please and thank you. Even I've mastered please and thank you. Like I've said please and thank you so many times. Like even when there was nothing to say thank you for. My baby chick is sick. Oh no. Very, very scary. I'm paying my good money for a vacation and I'm paying for the other country to lock me up falsely. Now that goes back to having good etiquette. Now, the reason why I spoke on having good etiquette is because while he was there on vacation, he could have been nasty with the staff. And who has the keys to your room while you're out for the day doing excursions on the beach, etc.? The staff does. And who lives there? The staff lives locally there. The staff knows the rules. So, Della, hello, how are you? Mwah. So the staff knows the rules. I'm not saying that this is a good thing. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm simply saying just have gratitude and show grace because we're all just, we're just all trying to live here. Oh, you're doing well. I'm doing well myself. Yeah, we're all just, we're all just in this melting pot. We're all trying to do what's best for ourselves. And the best thing to do is to be kind to one another. And those that are not kind to you, you don't have to entertain it. Because I am the queen of throwing block parties. Where am I from? Where am I from, or where do I live? Because those are two different places. Where is Panama Jack? I call him Panama Jack because he said he get harassed in the airport. Jack Firefly. He getting harassed in the airport because he's hot. I actually live in Georgia. I live in Georgia. Miss Queen, send me an invite to your party. I will bring some chicken or some fish. You don't want to get invited to my block party because I won't be there. where, where, where am I from and where am I? Oh, I am from the South. The internet is a strange place, so I can't specifically say where I'm from. But I'm in Alabama. I guess I gave it away. I'm from Alabama. I live in Georgia. Listen, learn to laugh at yourself. The sooner you learn to laugh at yourself, your ego won't be bruised when other people laugh at you. You'll just be like, whatever. Who cares? Miss me. And I think that's what makes it so much easier to step outside of the box and just do things that you generally wouldn't do. Yes, everyone coming into the live, show some love. Hit the like button. Give me a subby. Hit me with a subscribe. I done already stayed on here 7 minutes longer than I planned because you guys just like, you guys help regulate the nervous system somehow. I love feeling the good vibes, feeling the love. Thank you so much. California Compton is in the house. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. You was born and raised in Compton? Fun fact. fun fact. I've been subbed in because you're so kind. Thank you, Jalea. Listen, I went to LA a number of years ago on the stupidest mission ever with a friend. And I drove, which was okay. But the GPS was acting a little silly. And I almost drove through Compton. Like, I really was like, I think we're in a dangerous neighborhood. And the car that we rented was, I don't know if you guys remember that commercial when they had the dancing rats. It was like that. I don't know if it was a Kia commercial or what, and they had the dancing rats. It was like driving the car or whatever. We were in that car. It was not a good driving experience, but I had a great experience overall being there. But my driving experience was like, as soon as I got there, because I got lost, and it was like in the dead middle of the night. Like, it had to be like midnight. My childhood experience, let me tell you, I'll be 44 in August. Happy birthday to you, early birthday. And I count my blessings every day. Yes, count your blessings. What up, big boy? How you doing? Thank you so much. Sending you some hearts. Listen, I can honestly say that everything I have and everything that I am came to me through prayer every single day. every single day. Every morning, every noon, every night. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you want me to be big mama, big mama, big mama, big mama. Yeah, that's very dangerous to be driving around the neighborhood in a random car that people don't know. Yeah, and that car was a goofy car at that. Oh no. He liked me when he called me big mama, big mama. Big boy. Do you like Dr. Pepper, baby? It's good and nice. Do-do-do. Oh no, Jalea. What you and this baby chick? What's going on with you and this baby chick, girl? Dr. Pepper, baby, it's good and nice. Do-do-do. That song, that song lives rent free in my head. You want me to be a big mama like her? Cause I'm a little mama. I'm short. I'm a shorty. That's not a big mama. You know that. I think that's a gorgeous queen. Thank you, Della. I think in context, he's calling me big mama. Like I'm the biggest mama Mia. I be out here mothering people. I'll put you to sleep. I'll rock you to sleep with my melodies. Dr. Pepper, baby, it's good and nice. Do-do-do. My parents have brown hair and brown eyes. I have blonde hair and blue eyes. What do your grandparents have? Because it probably skipped a generation. Do you know any good medications for severe constipation? Ellie, that's crazy. Do I know any good medications? Have you tried water and baking soda? Water and baking soda. I got baking. You full of caca. Because that's crazy. But then again, it's cool. This is a safe space. This is a safe space. Where your Leos at? I'm not a Leo. I'm a fixed sign though. So I respect y'all. Shout out to the Lions. Ah. Ricky Bobby. Boom. Peace up. If you're not first, you're last. You better shake and bake. And you're last, Ricky Bobby, because we've been on here for like 43 minutes and you just now popping on. Can I get a like? Can I get a like, Ricky Bobby? Salute. At school, a kid bullied me and said that I had a big forehead. You should have told them that you got a lot on your mind. No, I'm kidding. I have a big forehead. It's okay. It just means you're really smart. You have a bigger brain. You have more ideas to compute. Don't worry about them. Thank you. What's your favorite curly hair product? You know, it's hard for me to say what my favorite curly hair product is because every strand is different. And curly hair, you kind of have to formulate your own concoctions. It depends on if you have, it depends on if you have really dry hair or if you have fine curly hair, what type of curly hair. This is actually a good brand, but it depends. It depends because this is more This is more like a cream base. It's creamy. So it depends on what your hair needs. And is it like wiry and dry? Or does it get really frizzy? Like there's just, and sometimes you got to use not just one thing, but two things. You might have to cocktail the products together. 6F type hair, I don't know what that is. That's crazy. Don't play with me. You just getting off of work, Ricky Bobby? What type of work you do? I'm a Scorpio, Della, and I will sting right after I'm done floating like a butterfly. Because I'm very transformative. But yeah, big shout out to the Lions, to the Leo Lions. I think that's who we talking about. We're not talking about football, are we? Because I'm not that girl. I don't know. I don't know. Jalea, you got a lot. Listen, something's telling me that you got the money. You have 2 birds for chickens and 2 dogs, and there's 2 baby owls in your tree. Where do you live? I'm a warehouse and logistics supervisor for a multi-million-dollar nonprofit corporation. Okay. So are you guys gonna make sure, are you making sure that we get water and the necessary needs that we need when in need? Because I don't want to say too much. I'm not trying to scare the people. But thank you for the work that you do. Big heart. Okay. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes for those that subscribe. This is the end. We are at the end of the road. Love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. You girls, you just know how to make a girl just feel like a special woman. You guys are my diamonds. Why? Because you apply pressure, and diamonds are a girl's best friend. Hello. Nah, laughing out loud. I run trucking and stuff. That's like, but my company is all across the U.S. Yeah, but we need truckers because we need peace. Bye, your news. Much love to you also. We need you truckers though. We need you guys to bring us our supplies. Food and water and things of that sort. You guys are the real MVP. Straight like that. But it's been real. I gotta go. Catch me later. Maybe tomorrow. Been a week though. Came home from work. Empty house. Empty bank account. Finance to fiance together. 12 years gone. You know what? Yeah, sometimes things have to come to an end, dear. But stay optimistic. Keep your head high and pray. And if you don't know how to pray, hop on YouTube and find a short prayer and do it every single day. I guarantee you it works, okay? It works. Bye.